T-Rex NAM because my nice friends at Thomann sent me a shitload of pedals. There's Electro Harmonics, KHDK, which I've done a video of, some Harley Benton, Behringer Ecolution 2 from Pictronics. I just did the demo for that for the Thomann website. That's a $540 for a delay. Okay, you really have to want it, but that thing is awesome. I don't even know what else. Flyrig from Tech 21. So all these videos are gonna come to the Thomann website, and they sent me. It just arrived today. It arrived late. The T-Rex Replicator. I've done the replica, I've done the Fat Sugar, which is really cool. I was like, what the crap is this about? And then I played them like, it's nice. And the Mudhoney too, which is a neat pedal. But obviously the Replicator is what everyone's interested in. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to show you what's in the box, show you the whole thing. We're not going to listen to it because that would mean I have to do a full-blown demo, which I might do if T-Rex is interested. But since I have it here, and I'm going to do the Thomann demo, so you're going to hear my playing and my interpretation on the Thomann website. But if you really want to know what I think about it and hear me play it, produce a track with it, the whole shebang, tell T-Rex about it. Because, you know, I want one or something, or get it cheaper or whatever. Because having a real tape delay in the house, that's missing. We know it is. I'm gonna go get it. They're doing a lot of things right in the presentation. Brown. Why? Well, brown is classic, brown is vintage. Everything about this thing is saying, you know, classic tones. So this is really neat. Actually, with a handwritten serial number on it. That's neat, if that's a serial number. So we're gonna open this big ass box. I have camera 2 here. In the box, you can see some basic instructions and layout, which is nice. But here's the kicker. In the box is actually a bag. So if you're a studio guitar guy and you want to go and take this thing to a studio, this is an expensive piece of gear. It's, what's it, $890 or something like this? So if you're not mounting it on a pedal board, you want to take it by itself, it comes in a nicely padded bag. So this is very neat. It actually is extremely well padded. So that's a nice attention to detail, which they're already scoring points with. I'm gonna have to sneeze, just letting you know. So we're opening this up, and there is our replicator. That sounds like a Borg. Actually, I already had this unwrapped. Let's see how this works. This is neat. It comes on both sides with these little Velcro-y strap things, so that even inside this, which it wouldn't fall around in, it is nicely strapped in and can't go anywhere. So that's nice. So before we take out the replicator, let's look at this, which is the power supply. Comes in an extra little box, which is neat. So here we have a power supply. Obviously, this is a very special pedal. It needs its own power, which is 24 volts. So you'd be hard pressed to find a power supply that can give you 24. I'm thinking that not even the chocolate can do that. Can the chocolate give you 24? Let me find out. 16 AC. No, it cannot. The Yankee HS, the 24, the big one, the really Yankee mega brick, can give you 24 9 volt DC. Is it 9 volt DC? It is. 24 needs something like, I read that somewhere, 400 milliamps. So the Yankee might be able to do it. It's very likely that you have to use its own power supply, which is not bad. It's a kind of a laptop-y style thing. But here's what I don't like. I mean, it comes with the adapters for other countries, which is cool. Shows that, you know, they're thinking for gig musicians around the globe. But then you clip this in here. And then this is a wall wart. So this is going to sit in a power strip. Or on... It's just very clunky and very big. So, I don't like it. Damn it, I can't find one right now, but I would highly suggest it. I have it on the Apple TV. Apple? Whatever. I would highly suggest that you just get a cable with this plug, which is a thing called a Philipsy thing or something. Wait. You know, just get a cable with this plug and have an actual cable running to your power outlet. Because for some reason this just... it's not elegant. So why don't they just include a cable, even if it's just this long? Because that way you can mount this under your pedal board and then have a cable running. Otherwise, every time you arrive somewhere, you have to take... It's not an elegant solution. Really is not. I'm sorry to say that, T-Rex. So, that is, so far, I haven't hurt the thing, I haven't even taken it out of the box. My one gripe, power supply, not elegant. Include an extension cable, and you're good. Well, obviously, that's maybe the problem is they didn't want to do that because they would have to include 4 extension cables. That could be the reason, because here this is universal, and an extension cable would of course have the plug on it. So they have to include 4 cables. And again, they are not very expensive, and the thing is about almost $1,000, well, 900. On the other side, we have this little box. Now that's cool on the other hand, because your main gripe would be, well, it's a tape. What if it gets old and runs out of fidelity? Well, A, that's something you want. Tape age is a big factor in how a tape delay sounds, which of course on this you can't control with a knob because the tape is as old as it is. So you could have one that's kind of older, and then you can have this one. You can of course buy the tapes from T-Rex, and it comes with a second one, which is very nice. Big T-Rex thing on it. It's just a piece of plastic with some tape in it. Technically, in the good old days of, you know, when we used tape, you know, in the 80s and 90s, this would be an extremely inexpensive piece of machinery. Obviously, since it's proprietary and has these little felt things for the different heads to push the tape on, this is something special to T-Rex. So how much this will be as a replacement, we don't know. But it already comes with 2, which, big thumbs up to T-Rex, that is nice. It also comes with Q-tips, which is probably to clean the tape heads, I would assume. Then again, you know, Q-tips, we have them. But to add them, it's just a nice piece of added swag. So, then we take this out. Ooh. A thank you letter. An extra letter in a nice envelope, but no power extension cable. Let's read it, shall we? Thank you for purchasing the Replicator. We hope you will put it to good use and that it will become an integral part of your soundscapes. That's nice. We have put a lot of hours into this and we want you to do the same. I hope I can. T-Rex. Please respect the fact that the Replicator is made from a lot of moving, delicate parts that cannot be made to withstand mishandling abuse the same way that a circuit board can, obviously. It's got wiggly stuff. Most pedals can take a little beer spilling or a drop to the floor without any serious damage, but the Replicator is a bit different. Hence, the bag. Put it on your pedal board and stomp away. After all, it is a floor pedal. But treat it like you treat your instruments. That's how I treat all my pedals. And that's how you should treat all your pedals. Protect it from liquids. Do a little maintenance every once in a while and be careful not to drop it. If you have an old Roland RE201 like a Space Echo or an Echoplex or whatever, you know you have to take care of it. This is no different. It is probably built to higher specs and it's a pedal, but still, take frickin' care of it. The parts are high quality and the construction is very sturdy, but physical stress beyond what it's designed for may cause damage to the mechanical parts and the electronics if you really go for it. I'm not going to go into the electronics. We're going to use it the way it is. A tape echo's performance relies heavily on the physical state of the components, so we advise you to perform the cleaning procedure described in the manual if the sound quality degrades and a new tape cartridge does not bring the sound back. Adjustment of the tape heads can also help. Obviously, it's a mechanical, physical thing. It's not a piece of software, people. The tape cartridge will wear out the more you use them, just like strings on a guitar. The cartridges can be replaced in seconds, so we recommend purchasing a few replacements in case the tape goes bad. Oh, really? You recommend we purchase more? Well, obviously. In your already supplied one, so way to go, T-Rex. It has been a design goal from the start to make adjustment, cleaning, cartridge replacement easier than ever. So please follow these guidelines for many years of trouble-free use of the Replicator. We hope you will. I'm German. We hope you will enjoy using it as much as we have enjoyed making it. Lars Dahl Jorgensen and Sebastian Jensen. Signed. Cool. Not in the manual, but separate on oldified paper. It's these little details that make you feel you've purchased something of extremely high quality. And then there's, of course, a manual in here with nice color-coded delay output level. It's a very nice manual. Adjusting the heads, helpful hints. It's not too long, 300 milliamps, 24 volt DC, 300 milliamps. So yes, the Yankee can power it. So let's look at what we've got on this thing. Am I doing this the right way up? Oh, I'm gonna just turn this around somehow. So, on the back, in the back. Do I have to peel this off? I can't. It's 2 months. I want to peel this off so bad, but it's 2 months. And this has to go back. Technically, it's already used and old in the tape. I mean, technically, we can send it back. Technically, it's not good to send back. We have an input, we have an output. We have the power input, we have kill dry, which is if you have it in a parallel effects loop, that is a nice function because the dry signal will be gone. We have a speed input and a feedback input, which is probably for expression, I would assume, to control that, but it's just an assumption. In a full demo, we would show this. How this is done, tape deck release, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to fiddle around with it. We have the knobs, delay time, which, this is the fucking awesomest thing on the planet. Ooh, I said the F word. Oh. You can tap a real life mechanical tape delay. T-Rex. Tap or delay time with nice Moog style vintage knobs. They feel good. We have feedback and delay level. So this is all the stuff you want on the delay. Time, feedback level, done. Saturation. Now, that is how much you're driving the tape. So you can actually distort the tape a bit, and this is a sound we really want. chorus, which is probably, I would assume, wiggling the tape heads a little bit. Either it's wiggling the tape heads, probably not, but it might actually adjust the speed of the motor so that the motor doesn't run smoothly, which will give you some chorusing. And then we have the master volume output. Heads. I'm making assumptions right now, but I'm thinking that is which heads are on, which you might be able to cycle. Tape 1, tape 2, tape 3, head 1, 2, 3. Let me find out before I lie to you. Heads. If it's green, playback head 1 is on. Red is head 2. Orange is both heads. So there's 2 heads. Erase head. So the first one will record your sound. The next 2 will play it back. And the last one will very likely erase it again. So you can have 1, 2, or both. You can turn the chorus on and off. You can turn the whole thing on and off. Technically, in terms of operation, it's an incredibly simple pedal. Now, how does it sound? Overall, the impression I'm getting is, if you spend your €890, what you're getting is a very sturdy case, big rubber feet, which yes, you could take off. If you want this on a pedal board with Velcro, probably not. I would probably try to screw this into my pedal board. Take these feet off and then use the same holes for screw in operation, because it's so heavy that I wouldn't trust my Velcro. But overall, everything feels extremely nice. Okay, the presentation, my only gripe is include a cable with the power supply. If you don't, I'll just use one that I've got lying around. I've got like 50 of them. So, I know you want to hear it, but you know what? I cannot spend 2 days showing this to you and then sending it back to Thomann and thinking, well, I had a good time showing it to you. I want something for it, like a kick-ass deal on this box, or this box, or a pat on the back, or I don't know. I'm pretty sure that one way or another, this will find its way into my permanent collection, because if I do any kind of tape delay demo, I was gonna grab my... Where is it? Oh, it's upstairs. I was gonna grab my El Capistan from Strymon. If you demo any kind of tape delay, wouldn't it be nice if I could just grab the replicator and say, but this is what the real deal sounds like? Because then you always have a point of reference. How about making the replicator my point of reference for every tape delay pedal demo that I do? And that could be my promise to T-Rex. See you guys. I'm boxing it up now. It's gonna go back in the box. I don't like doing that. I'm gonna have fun playing with it.